So before we move on, essentially what I want to do before we move on is I want to paint a story and kind of give you a brief overview on why I specifically built this software and why MagicZap exists, okay? So back in December of 2017, I had this crazy ideal. I thought, I had been running, I started my software engineering firm in January of 2016. So December of 2017, I had my software engineering firm open for about 2 years. I had scaled it from one single person to, 32 full-time engineers in those 2 years. And I had done all that using other softwares that we built, like RoboContact and Text in Bulk and Domain Leads. Using those softwares is kind of how I scaled my company and got it from, one single employee to the 32 that we had back in December of 2017. But 2 years into it, I was really tired of working for clients, quite frankly. I really didn't enjoy doing that client work so much because I wasn't able to focus on the things that I wanted to build myself. So I had this notion and I had this crazy ideal that, well, I'll just find a bunch of people on Facebook that will just give me money for using my softwares and stuff. So I kind of didn't know how to get into internet marketing. I kind of didn't know how to jump into the internet world. I was really good at closing deals for software because, I'm like a genius level engineer. So whenever I speak to somebody who wants to hire an engineer or an engineering team, it's really easy for me to close those sales because, I'm really good at that. But I didn't really know what to do on the internet world. And even now today, honestly, I still struggle with being on the internet and having to interact with people. So I was watching all these other internet marketers and I saw all these internet marketers, what they had was they had all these training courses and they were, showing their pictures of their Lamborghinis and their private jets and their mansions, and their Rolexes and diamonds and their big fat stacks of cash that they made from all these training courses. And although I didn't have like any desire for private jets or Lamborghinis or anything like that, I wanted to be able to fund my company from the internet. I wanted to be able to immerse myself in the internet and start actually getting people to be able to use our softwares and get money from that so I could no longer have to work for clients. So I decided I would start my own little training program. And I decided I would start a training program on teaching people how to use chatbots because I'm really good with engineering. So it just, I was a really, really good chatbot builder because it's kind of like an engineering thing. So I just figured, okay, that's what I'll do. I'll start a training course and I'll teach people how to build chatbots. So, I built my chatbot out. I went to the internet and I kind of told them, hey, I had started a Facebook group about chatbots. And I was helping people building chatbots, and then I decided, hey, I'll launch my course. I already had a bunch of people inside my chatbot. So I decided, to create a little landing page and sell the course to my chatbot. And what I noticed was in order for me to get money from my course, I had to get people out of my chatbot and onto a sales page for my course. And I didn't have any way to actually understand, what people actually left my chatbot and then went to my course. And then whenever they did go to my landing page, I didn't know, hey, did they buy my stuff? Did they actually go to my landing page? I had no idea. I was really in the blind. So I was literally like over and over and over again sending the same message out to people. And I had no way to know, okay, did any of these people actually go check out my website about my chatbot course? Did any of these people actually purchase it? So I needed some way to bridge the gap between somebody leaving my chatbot and coming out to my landing page and be able to have those two things actually talk to each other. And I realized that there is a disconnect between having people get outside of my chatbot and go into my landing page, and then now not knowing, okay, who's left my chatbot, who's actually on my landing page, which one of these people have actually, even went to my page to check it out. So I realized that there is no way for me to communicate between the two of them. So I needed a solution for that because I wanted to know, hey, did this person visit my landing page? Because if he did, he's probably more likely to buy my stuff than the people who didn't. You know, if I tell somebody, hey, I got a chatbot course, here's a link to it, go check it out. If they never even go to the landing page, they're probably not near as ready to buy as the people who've been to my landing page 3 times looking at my landing page. But I had no real way to know the people in my chatbot and resolve, okay, well, who's went to my landing page? How many times have they been to my landing page? Are they on my landing page right now? So I needed a solution to actually make the two talk to each other. So hence, I started thinking about, hey, how could we solve this? I grabbed a couple of my engineers in my company, and then we set out and we built MagicZap as a way to actually create that follow-up funnel and that feedback loop between an external communication and your landing page. So that is essentially why I built MagicZap and the exact problem that I wanted to solve with MagicZap. So now that you understand that, I'm going to move forward and we're going to talk about exactly how you use MagicZap.